everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're at the remains of the former Owego Treadway Inn, at least the conference center portion of it. And what we're going to do today is check out the ongoing demolition, as I'm sure a lot of people that watch this channel may have gotten married there or went to events that were held there or other people's weddings that were held there. So I thought a lot of people might appreciate taking a look at the property. Now, I looked it up on Bing AI, or Copilot as they're calling it now, and the Treadway Inn was developed 47 years ago by the Potter family and known for its picturesque location along the Susquehanna River. It changed ownership in 1997 to the Taylors, and they were able to save it from being torn down. More recently, it was sold to a company from the Buffalo area that converted it to a Red Roof Inn. And right now, it's being demolished here in 2024 to make way for an Aldi grocery store. And Aldi agreed to raise the property about 2 feet above the normal floodplain. So that's what's going on here at the Treadway Inn site. Thank you to all of the supporters on Patreon and YouTube memberships. You guys are awesome. If you want to join them, the links are always down below. And I'll put a QR code up here that'll help you get to that as well. So yeah, let's go take a look. All right, everybody, we're starting out here next to the Hampton Inn. And this is the former Treadway Inn Hotel that is a Quality Inn now and in the process of being renovated. And it is staying. It is not going anywhere, unlike the conference center straight ahead that we will take a closer look at in a minute. But yeah, here's one of the entrances. And you can see a lot of the room curtains have been pulled back. Got some carpeting down here. Storage container. And what appears to be a former door. It's kind of interesting to see the door just chilling here. You can hear a train rolling through next door. Across the street, I mean. Now, I said in the intro that I thought it was converted to a Red Roof Inn, but I spoke with an employee here who said that it was a Quality Inn the whole time. So I'm not too sure about that anymore. Here's the A entrance. Looks like there's a do not occupy sign on the door there. The glass is pretty reflective. I don't know that you can really see a lot through it. There's a hotel cart here just kind of laying on its side. And yeah, looks like there's a piece of wood missing right there. Thought I just heard somebody talking inside, but it could be a worker. Let's see if we can see inside of a room here. Yeah, not really. It's pretty, the window's pretty filthy. But that's to be expected with construction taking place. And now we get to the meat and potatoes of the video. The demolition of the former Treadway Conference Center. And you can see a lot of concrete broken up here. And I don't know how good this zoom in is going to work. It worked good. That, I believe, was a set of stairs right there. And like a more decorative feature of the building. I only went to the Treadway a handful of times. My parents were married here in the 80s. As I'm sure a lot of your parents watching this probably were, or maybe you were. Here's a big green bulldozer, excavator. I can never remember what you call these things. I like that it's got a protective cage on the front to keep you from getting sliced up when a piece of the building falls down. Lots and lots of parking here on site for the Treadway. You got the Hampton Inn Quality Inn sign. I believe it was the same owner for all the hotels that were on this stretch of road here for the most part. Take a walk around the side. It's looking a little bit like a dust bowl today. Big cloud of dust going up in the air over there. About 2 weeks ago, they had an auction to auction off a lot of the remaining fixtures that were in the building, including, believe it or not, 2 elevators. I believe they were hydraulic elevators that were in the conference center area, as it was a 2-story conference building. Might have even been 3, I don't know. But I know it was at least 2. And this appears to have been some kind of porte-cogere, or however you pronounce it. Yeah, you can see steps leading down. Like I said, I don't have too many memories of the building other than being there a handful of times for various events over the years. There's a McDonald's at the end of the lot here. And another Best Western hotel. If you go down the road about a mile that way or so is Lockheed Martin's production facility where they build and maintain and work on helicopters. Shouldn't say maintain. I know they work on them. They probably maintain them. If you know more about that, write it down in the comments. It's always fun to read them. Looks like these poor pine trees are falling victim to the demolition process here. And you can tell just by looking at this property that flooding was always an issue here because of how high, look how high up that was built. I mean, that's crazy. And the Aldi's is supposed to be 2 feet above the floodplain, and that wall does roughly look like 2 feet. So maybe that's the same elevation that the new Aldi's grocery store is going to be. If I hadn't said it yet, that's what is coming to this location, is an Aldi's. Which is good. Everybody loves cheaper groceries, and I do like their variety that they have. Lots and lots of brick and concrete. You got some steel knocked down over there. And then in the distance, the famous lighthouse. You can see it easily when you're driving down 17. And yeah, so that's it. The demolition of the former Treadway Inn here in Owego, New York. Like I always say, tell me down in the comments your memories of the property. Always happy to read the comments. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for joining. As we wrap up the video here, just want to give a quick shout out to my friend Scott at Sound Selection. His DJ wedding service is amazing. My wife and I used him at the Binghamton Club back in 2017. He was great on the microphone. He got everybody jumping and having a great time. His lighting was super modern. The music was awesome. I would highly recommend him. Has tons of extra equipment like photo booths, projection lighting, TVs to keep everything lively and entertaining. Check him out at soundselection.com.